Hey everybody, Evercade here, and I'm back with another video, and it's a companion piece to a video I did a few weeks ago regarding the intec switch fight deck for your old Arcade1ups. So for the last few weeks after I made that video, I've been playing around, finding different configurations, finding different systems that'll work with this, and I found one that works very well. And it's probably something you can guess just by looking at this, what it is. But let's get into the details in a second. Alright everybody, let's get into this. So, I have found out that if you own an Evercade versus system and an intec switch fight deck, this will work with your Arcade1up, and it's just as easy as the last video I made when you just hooked up two things and it just worked. So the Evercade Versus, for those that don't know, is a handheld. It was a handheld system that came out 2 years ago almost, and last year they added a console version so that you can put your cartridges in a console and then hook that up to your TV. And now you can play your Evercade on your TV. But we don't like to do that. We like to keep it real, keep it arcade. So I found a way to hook up your Evercade Versus to the Switch Fight deck. So how does it work? What does it look like? Let's check it out. So here's the Evercade Versus. This is the Founders Edition. If you notice, this is black. And I pre-ordered this, I think last May, and I got it a few months ago, and I figured, let's play around, see what can happen. What can we do with this thing? I don't like playing on a big TV with the little joystick. I like arcade controls. I like the arcade stand-up experience. So I just plugged it in, did something with the adapter, and it works. So here's what you have to do. The HDMI from the Switch Fight deck goes into the HDMI. That's easy, right? The power supply goes into your Evercade. That's easy, right? And then here's the front. Now, if you remember my last video, you needed one of these in order to have the interface talk to the Switch deck. And what these are, it's the Magic NS for Switch adapter. So what you want to do is plug that adapter in and then plug in the USB coming from the Switch deck. Now there's one difference from this video from the last one, and if you remember, you just plugged it in and it kind of worked. Well, on the Evercade, you have to hold this button down for 3 seconds. And when you do that, you have to keep doing it till you get a green flashing light. The green flashing light will allow you to work the Evercade properly. And then once you hit the green, you just put it back down and turn on your Evercade, and it pops up. And it just works. So the buttons are pretty intuitive. It's laid out almost exactly like the joystick for the Evercade or the controller. So let's just go into a game real quick. All right, so let's just take a quick gameplay look here on how it works. I pulled up Centipede. And as you see, everything looks good. Let's put some sound on. Alright, and if you wanted to save your game, it supports save states just like the handheld. What you have to do is just hit your home button if you've labeled it, and then you can just save your game. You can also go to display settings. You can choose from original, pixel perfect, or full screen. So you have plenty of options here to tailor this to your liking. So overall, very easy. If you own an Evercade and you own the Switch deck, try it out. It's really nothing to lose. You just literally hook it up. And if you don't have one of these, I'll leave a link to in the description where you can get these. They're like $20 at Amazon. And that's pretty much what I have. Now, stay tuned because I'm about to talk about a giveaway campaign that I am starting with this video, and on every video I make after this, I'm giving back to you, the viewers, the subscribers, the people of this community that makes this retro community great. What is it? What's going on? Let's find out in one. All right, everybody. Just want to close out the video with some giveaway details that I've come up with to give back to the community and to also clean out my house. I have a lot of stuff in my house that I don't use, don't play with. My wife would actually be very happy if I just gave it all away. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So a few weeks ago, I started to play some video games again. And I started playing Far Cry 6. And I played all the Far Cries. I love all the Far Cries. But I started playing this game and I don't know. I don't know if it's Far Cry fatigue, but I just kind of got bored of the game. And I was like, you know, do I have to finish this game just because I bought it? And I kind of said no. You know, back in the day, I would play every game cover to cover to completion. But as I get older, time gets limited. I just don't have the time to do this anymore. So, you know what? I don't want to play Far Cry anymore. So what does that mean? It means I'm giving it away. Somebody who comments on this video will have the opportunity to get Far Cry. Well, what if you don't want Far Cry? Well, how about Immortal Phoenix Rising? You want to play that one? No? Okay. How about Resident Evil Village? No? Don't like that one? Guardians of the Galaxy? How about Maneater? I have a lot of games that I have completed over the years, or I just don't want to play anymore. So what I did, I walked around my entire house, all the corners of my house where I have this stuff, and I gathered everything up, and I'm putting it into a box. And what I'm going to do is, this is just the first round. This is going into a box. Every video I make, starting with this one, a subscriber will win any one item of their choosing from the box. So what I'm going to do is take a picture of everything I'm putting in this box, and the winner will be sent the picture, or I'll put the picture right at the end of this video, and they're going to be able to pick. And every time an item is taken away, I will add more. And why am I doing this? A couple of reasons. I love this community. I love giving back. These are games I've played or won't play. Why should they sit on my shelf where they could be in someone else's hands that would actually play these games? And another reason is I'm just trying to clean up my house. I have so much stuff in here that it's very hard to buy more stuff and collect stuff. If you remember, I made a video about why we collect so much stuff. Well, I'm taking my own advice, and this is just a piece of what's coming your way. So, how do you win? Just comment below. I don't care if you subscribe. Just say hi. Just say what game you would want if you saw some of the titles there. Say what you liked about that little Evercade video I just did. It doesn't matter. Every week, probably on Monday, I'll make a quick 3-minute video picking a winner. And then what I hope to do is, I hope to make more videos, because that means more winners and more stuff gets to be picked and sent out to you guys. So it's all for you. Thank you so much for subscribing, watching, commenting, and I hope that some of this stuff ends up in your house soon. All right, Kevin Grant out. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.